It has been more than a month since Xiaomi has unveiled its Redmi Note 7 in India. And when you compare the Chinese variant and the Indian variant of the Redmi Note 7, there are a lot of differences, especially the sensor of the camera. Now, the Chinese variant uses a 48 megapixel Samsung sensor, whereas the Indian variant uses a 12 megapixel sensor. But there have been many videos in online in comparison of the Redmi Note 7 Pro's camera with the stock one as well as the Gcam installed on the Redmi Note 7 Pro. So I thought, why couldn't I try it in the normal Redmi Note 7 Indian variant with the Gcam and the stock Redmi camera. So in this video we are going to see the comparison of the stock camera of the Redmi Note 7 versus the Google camera for the Redmi Note 7. So if you end up liking this video, do consider smashing the like button and also subscribe to our channel by clicking the red color subscribe button below, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get all the updates of our channel. Now let's see the camera comparison of the Note 7. So the Google camera for the Note 7 will be in the description below. You can check that link out and download it for your Redmi Note 7. So I'm going to divide into three different sections for the camera comparison. First one is the normal usual daylight photography, and the next one is the front camera one, and another one is the night camera shots. So the daylight photo, especially as you can see, these are some of the samples where I've shot with the Redmi Note 7 using Gcam as well as the stock Redmi camera. Now, as you can see, the dynamic range is very much high in the Google camera. Especially the colors are really punchy, and what I feel is that the skin tone is very realistic in the Gcam when you compare it to the orange tinge in the Redmi camera. Now let's see some front camera selfies of the Redmi Note 7. So as you can see, the detailing in the Gcam is retained very much like the real life. But if you compare it with the stock camera, there are a lot of smoothening happening in the face, so that is not much preferred when you ask me, in my opinion. Now let's compare some portrait shots taken with the rear camera of the Redmi Note 7. So as you can see, this is my sister. So when you compare both of the photos taken from the stock camera as well as the Gcam, the blur effect in the Google camera is a bit natural, but when you compare it to the bokeh effect of the Redmi Note 7, it is a bit overdone. And as you can see, the exposure is also very much in the Redmi Note 7 camera, whereas the exposure is very much controlled in the Gcam, and even the detail is retained very perfectly. So this is what I love about the Google camera installed on the Redmi Note 7. Now let's compare some night shots of the Redmi Note 7 Gcam as well as the stock Android camera. So here I've taken an image of a gate of a home. When you compare it with the stock and the Gcam, when you see the Gcam picture, you can realize that there is some extra light added onto the photo. I promise that I didn't add any light to that photo while taking Gcam. The Gcam is perfect. Now this is a picture where I was really stunned. So I just planned to take out my Redmi Note 7 to take a photo in just pitch black night mode. I know this is not good as the P30 Pro, but still let's give it a shot. So I just took the night mode of the Redmi Note 7 as well as the night mode of the Gcam, and as you can see, there is nothing visible in the Redmi Note 7's night mode, whereas if you compare the Google's night mode, you can at least see some parts of this cycle. I know the picture is really bad, but to check how is the processing of the night mode done in the Gcam, I just took this photo and compared both on side, and these results were really stunning. Now let's talk about the videography of the Gcam as well as the stock Note 7 video. Now this phone has got the Snapdragon 660 processor, so it supports 4K 30 FPS, but 4K is not available in the stock camera. So when I install Gcam, it has got the UHD 30 FPS option. So as you can see, if you compare the stabilization and the color balance of the Gcam with the stock camera, I think that the Gcam gets it really well. Now as you can see, I've taken the same video using the Gcam as well as the stock camera app, and the results are stunning. I mean, the stabilization in the Google camera is much better than the stock camera in the Redmi Note 7. So when you compare Google camera and the stock Redmi camera, I would really suggest that the Gcam is really great when compared to the stock Redmi camera. Yes, sometimes the Redmi camera does it well over the Gcam, but not always, because the processing of Google is really great, and that's why developers are really keen in developing Google Pixel camera mods for all these smartphones. The link is in the description below, you can check it out. And that's it for today's video. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, give a big thumbs up. This is Arnav signing off from this video. Till the next one, peace.